Welcome back. Thanks to SMG Media Group. Rocky is introducing us to Microverse Studios, a company inspiring the present and the future through scientific animation.
Cameron, welcome to Las Vegas Now.
Thank you, Rocky.
So I cannot wait to introduce everybody to your super cool company and career. But first, we got to start with what's behind you. Those look like trophies. What are you winning over there?
Yeah. These are actual film awards. A couple of years ago, we decided to check and see whether our scientific animations could actually win film awards based on their aesthetic. And it turns out they did pretty well.
They can. Yours can.
Yeah.
So then introduce us to your company. You're the CEO of Microverse Studios. So what do you guys do?
Yeah, so we serve the biotech and pharmaceutical industries, and some, to a certain extent, the academic industries with 3D animations that explain how their technologies and discoveries operate on a cellular and molecular level.
Okay, Cameron, that went way over my head and probably over some people's heads out there. So explain how you can, or how the general public can use this.
Yeah, so what a lot of times ends up happening is there's two different general ways that our animations get used. Number one is it gets used to communicate to doctors how a drug works, so that doctor can make a more educated decision. There's so many drugs out there for all kinds of different ailments, and the doctors a lot of times have to deal with a lot of information. So the animation makes it easy and palatable and accessible for them, which impacts the patients because the doctors are able to absorb a lot more information that way. The second way is for investors. So a lot of times biotech startups and so forth need to explain how their revolutionary technologies work in a very quick period of time. And so in order to communicate to investors, those biotechs will work with us to try to make sure that their message is quickly understandable.
Oh, this is so interesting. So for anyone interested in a career like this, I guess you would tell them that it's not just scientific, it's also like fine art.
Oh, yeah, it's both. It's really heavily both. In fact, for me, my whole degree was science and art in parallel for undergrad. And then graduate degree was actually a medical illustration master's program. And for anybody hoping to get into this kind of a career, I strongly encourage them to look at, those master's degrees programs, just like four in the United States. I'm actually a professor at one of them. And these programs will give you everything that you need to become a scientific communicator. And it's a fantastic and growing industry.
Wow. What school? Can you tell us, just in case someone wants to follow you?
Sure. University of Illinois at Chicago. That's where I'm faculty. But we also, a lot of my team actually volunteers at the Augusta University's medical illustration graduate program as well.
I would say Vegas is a science and art town, believe it or not. And you guys have a very big meeting coming up in the summer. Tell us about that.
Indeed. Yeah. The Association of Medical Illustrators, it's a big meeting for our industry, is going to be descending on Las Vegas at the end of July. And we'll have, we're not that many, maybe somewhere between 400 and 800 people show up. And it's a lot of art, a lot of fun, a lot of academics.
Thank you to SMG Media Group for sponsoring this segment. For more information on Microverse Studios, head to microversestudios.com. We'll be right back.